Hey, what's up, everybody? What's going on? This is your boy Sharwick, and this is K Studies episode number 5. And I got Mr. Big Husky in the studio with me tonight, and we're gonna be doing our thing. We're gonna be talking about an awesome topic tonight, man. And I'm super excited about this topic. First and foremost, I'm super excited about having a recap
Mhm.
from last week, and we had some technical difficulties last week with the audio, but we want to make sure you know we apologize for that. So we coming back with the recap.
They read our lips. They read our lips. The Super Saints read our lips. The whole for all 51 minutes. They were reading. Oh, that's what you're talking about. Oh, okay.
It wasn't no bad lip reading.
No, it was some good lip reading for that show. They couldn't hear it, so they
I,
read our lips.
you know what? I can't wait to hear the bad lip reading. Though.
That part, the bad lip readers, we don't know what they were saying. He just say James from Good Times is gonna be back. Florida is there.
So, man, I'm super excited, man. Tonight's show, we're going to be talking about inconsistency.
Yeah.
Inconsistency. We're going to be talking about marketing and promotion.
Okay.
That part, as you would always say, Mr. Husky,
That part.
We're super excited, like I said, about tonight's show. I'm glad to have you on. There's a few changes that's going to be made to the show on Sunday. We're going to be going 6:30. We're going to be consistent with 6:30 also. Um, there were some things that transpired, and hey, we got to make things happen. We got to do what we say,
That part.
and we got to be professional about every situation that comes ahead of us.
That part.
All right, so like I say, man, we're going to make things happen, and want to make sure everything we do is success.
Shout out to our super producer.
Super producer.
I mean, Shalom, Sister Shalom.
Hello.
I mean, if y'all can see Sister Shalom right now, she looks like she's about to do a '90s R&B video. Much love to her.
It's coming, so make sure she got a single getting ready to drop.
Yes,
Too, man.
a brand new single about to drop. Y'all need to go get it. Y'all need to go. Now listen, don't go get it. Go get it for real. Don't make sure you got the money on your card. It ain't but 99 cents. $1.99 if you stream it. Y'all can afford $1.99. Let's go get. I'm gonna get the single when it get out, so that I can't be a hypocrite. 'Cause that's my homegirl, Sister Shalom. She good people.
Definitely. So big shout out to Sister Shalom. She's doing her thing. Inspiration tips and the gospel tips.
Yeah,
Super excited about her being a part of what we got going on here.
absolutely.
Let's dive right in. To the topic of discussion. Inconsistency.
Mm.
Inconsistency, especially in music. Um, when you think about music, you see the people that's been in it for a good long time. My personal thing, in order to be successful with music, you got to be consistent with everything you do.
Right.
But I'm seeing a lot of inconsistency by a lot of artists out there. I don't know why. Could be some issues with outside things that's interfering with the mental.
Mhm.
Uh, uh, so it might be finances, whatever it may be. But inconsistency is holding a lot of people back. I think. What you think?
Well, if you think about music, I don't consider everybody an artist.
Okay.
There's singers out there, rappers out there. There's not a whole lot of artists. When I think of artists, I think about people that change the entire game. I think about Kirk Franklin, Prince, Michael Jackson. You know, they are artists.
Mhm.
They set the level that you have to catch up to. Even a Chris Brown. Artists, people that really bring you something to an entire, not just a song, but a show. Beyonce, she's a great performer. But but a lot of people aren't consistent because they're, like you said, they're letting things behind the scenes get to them. Ego,
Mm.
egos can make a whole artist become inconsistent. Egos, you think because a lot of people think you're going to be on top all the time. They think just because you put out this banging song in 1992 that in 2003 you're gonna put another banger out, and every song just because you think it's a hit does not mean it's going to be a hit. But then you have those who are consistent.
Mhm.
Anybody in this room, if you put Luther on, you don't have to ask, is that Luther?
That's true.
You know, that Luther, you don't have to ask because everybody know that voice, that
That's
velvet
true.
voice.
That's
You know what you're gonna get. You know what you're gonna get when you hear Marvin Gaye. You know what you're gonna get when you get a Aretha, real artist.
that's
We're
true.
talking about real artists. We're not talking about people who had a hit in 2021 and they not gonna never have another hit again. They literally are gonna live off that one hit. You know, but a real artist. One thing that I love about Kirk Franklin is
Mhm.
Kirk Franklin knows the time. He knows what's popular in the time.
It does.
I'm gonna give you just Jesus music, but I'm gonna give you some popularity to go with it. I'm gonna bring some of the old school back just so that you can get a like his music for me is like gumbo. PJ Morton,
Yeah,
that's an artist. That
well,
boy bad. That
yes,
boy
sir.
bad. Boy, that
Yes,
boy.
sir.
I seen him at the House of Blues. He's a real artist, and so real artists. They're not only do they does their music stand the test of time, they also know the trends, but they also set the trend. They set the trend. Like anybody in here right now, everybody that heard an Anthony Hamilton song, how many of y'all done apologize to somebody? Because of an Anthony Hamilton song. He gonna make you apologize to somebody. You know, but
Well,
he's consistent. He's
that's
consistent. He's gonna make a song that's gonna make you cry, make you think about somebody you loved or love. So the consistency, and so there are a lot of people that are not consistent. Luke, Luke was consistent. He gave us booty music. I don't care what you say. You may not like it. It may not be your cup of tea. But Luke gave us booty music. Every time he gave a song, if you ever seen a concert, I ain't never seen people get naked for anybody other than Too Short. Too Short and Luke. But they were consistent. That's what I'm saying. They were consistent. I'm not talking about necessarily what they do. They're consistent. So people continue to go.
yep.
People continue to go to their concert. You see artists that are they could do better, but you be like you're following the trend. You're really it's one thing to follow the trend, but you should also make. And that's why I bring up Kirk Franklin. That's why I bring up your artists that really bring like they don't just know the trend, but they also set the trend. You know
That's,
what I'm saying?
that's true. I'm in agreement with you on that, man. I believe that, my opinion, man, is you have to be able to know the time.
Mhm.
Like I say,
Absolutely.
Kurt Franklin was one of the ones that knows the time.
Absolutely.
And I remember in teen years where he came through with Stone.
Right.
We were jamming that in the club.
That part.
We used to do that at my auntie's club, Shalimar, down in Cleveland, Texas.
Watch this.
Huh?
Gospel music was mad at Kirk because he gave it to the club owners and the radio stations, the non-gospel radio stations first. Because gospel wasn't originally allowed. They was, they're trying to hold him back.
They tried to hold him
They're
back.
trying to hold him back.
That's true.
But he gave it to the club and he sent it to the club. Like, make sure y'all play this. People was hollering Jesus in the middle of the club.
Hey,
But a lot
it
of people don't
grinded.
know stuff like that.
It
His
was
team,
grinding.
but his team was smart. His team was smart, and his team is still smart to this day. They know how to get him out to the people and how to market him. Your team is everything for you to take. Your team, you have to have a team. I firmly believe this. You have to have a team that's part young and part old, so you can stay consistent and still go. Yeah,
From all different
one
walks.
band, one sound. You know what I mean? One band, one sound. Like they said in drum line. One band, because if I have an older artist and I'm trying, like Charlie Wilson.
Mhm.
Charlie Wilson, the only old dude I know can get out there and act the fool on that stage and won't nobody be mad say he's too old.
We don't buy with it. I'm
That
sitting
part.
in the concert. That's when it's
I'm
in
saying
the
y'all for
concert.
Charlie, yeah.
Man,
Yeah. Yeah.
that's what
That bad, all
the
that.
music.
Yeah.
But
Absolutely.
he's surrounded himself
Absolutely. Mhm. Right.
and from there, and my first on the
Matter of fact, R. Kelly helped us remember the Isley Brothers too. R. Kelly, like, I'm not a fan of R. Kelly, but he helped us remember the Isley Brothers. And, like he brought them back out when their careers really was kind of like a slow groove. You know who's also consistent?
Who's that?
Frankie Beverly and Maze. They ain't had
Frankie
an
Beverly
album in
Mays.
47 years. It's like, they ain't had an album in 40 years, but I promise you this. If you say Frankie Beverly and Maze is coming to town, the concert sold out
Already.
every year.
Hey, quick 30-second break.
Mhm. That part.
Just asked about Wix, located at 2405 South College Street, Arlington, Texas. And Wix has what you need for your special occasion. From birthdays, graduations, holidays, pop-up workshops, album releases, and much more. We have custom lighting, stages, high-quality sound, and free parking. Visit us on the web at wix.live or call in today, 817-652-1121. Live Wix. Come see us.
I just sent it to my page.
Yeah, so we're back, man. I'm super excited. Just want to make sure you guys can hear us good out there. Just make sure the sound is coming through pretty good. Um, so we was talking on consistency, and we was kind of naming off some people who've been in the game for decades, decades, and hopefully people are adhering to what these guys are doing and in the way they market and the way they promote and how they evolving with time. Right. So that's what we want to preach to the people today as far as, inconsistency and consistent. Now, all these deals that have been made
Mhm.
with promoters, with distribution, with labels and stuff like that,
Mhm.
there's still people who are making bad choices
Yeah, always.
and inconsistent with their decision making.
Mhm.
We hear it say, man, it's got to be something that we could teach them that they've learned about what they hear and why people are inconsistent because they did this, they signed this, or they signed that. Everything that's going on with some of these labels and these orders, why do you think they've been inconsistent about the business of these contracts?
Because a lot of people,
Even though it's not the no, we can't continue to say, I didn't know this, I didn't know that. You
my
know?
my my, my grandma said something to me one time. She said your anointing can take you where your character. So when she said that your anointing can take you where your character can't keep you. A lot of people don't. They go up. So and a lot of them have a bad ego, and we don't really know it. They don't even know it. This fame and this I want to be a star show. It shows to a lot of people. A lot of people. And so your character. A lot of people don't have the character to keep them where their anointing has brought them to.
Right.
You know what I mean? And so because they have not been not that they haven't been taught. It's not you have to cultivate that. You have to cultivate that. You have to make character a better thing. You can't just say I got character. Life has to teach you a character. You need this character to withstand certain things.
Right.
So a lot of people, like especially the industry, music industry, entertainment industry, a lot of people don't realize when they go to them parties that they're invited to and the stuff that they're invited to off stage, you have to be careful
I agree.
because a lot of these labels are getting you and they're learning your weaknesses. They're learning your weaknesses so they know how to keep you in line. They know how to keep if I know women is your vice, I'm gonna keep sending women every now and then just to keep you a little bit off course. A lot of people don't have discipline to be in the industry they want to be in. This industry is treacherous. So they'll use your vice against you, and then when they're done with you, then they'll show the world your vice. Look at all the entertainers that they've done it to. The Temptations. I can name so many that they've showed. We've watched a lot of people lose fame and fortune because they did not have the character to keep them where their talent
Right.
did not have the character. And these back parties that people have and stuff that They give you advices. Oh, you like chewing dope? Don't worry about it. Keep chewing dope. And then every now and then you'll find yourself because you don't have the character to say no. Right? The discipline to say, nah, I'm not gonna party tonight. You know, it's always some, and then they always make sure that a lot of people don't understand, they get people away from you that say no to you. They only put people around you that say yes. Unless you keep people around you that know how to say no to you, you will fail in this business.
Right.
I learned that. You got to keep people around you that say, "Hey, I'm not impressed with you. I'm not impressed with you. No, this ain't gonna work for me. You out here, you really wilding out, bro. You gonna hurt us all."
Right.
But we're talented, so people are saying. So you put yes men around you to say, "You're talented. You're talented. You're talented." You don't have to worry about anything. And then when all hell breaks loose, the very people who say you're talented are the very ones who say stone him. Kill him. Kill him. Very people who are your yes men or women will be the very people that say, I told you, I told
It's true. 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 Inconsistent. Now you get a lot of people. We get a lot of people that comes in and excitability.
you.
Excitability.
Mhm.
You know what I mean by that,
Yeah.
right? Excitability, man. We deal with all of we deal with those people who it's like you got energy. You got this energy for these couple hours.
Mhm.
Oh man, I want to get this done. I want to get this out. I want to make this happen. I want to make that happen. Excitability plays a major role in inconsistency.
Absolutely.
So this is for all the artists out there. Who, yeah, I'm excited about this. I'm excited, and all of a sudden you just wake up this morning. I feel good. I want to get this done. But the next 5 mornings you wake up like
You have no clue what.
have no clue what to do.
You know why? Because most people they're party and BS. Biggie said it best: party and BS.
Mm,
Party and BS. They'll do work for a while and they'll party and BS, not realizing that what you're doing, you have to literally come in with the plan and stick to the plan.
stick to the
Stick to the plan and set something up for later. How many people do you know made $100 million deals? They're broke to be homeless, crack dealers, alcoholic, woman be. Like it's something. You know why? Because the industry that we're in knows our prices. They
plan.
pay attention to you. They pay attention to everything about you. They not just giving you $100 million and don't know what you can fall to.
Right.
Because they got to know how to control you.
That's that's it.
That's what people don't realize.
That's
Coming
it.
in, you be 360 deals and all that craziness, and you coming in and you tied to a label for 5 albums, but you've been ready to go since album number 2.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you still owe the label 2 albums. Think about it. Pac still owed them 2 albums. Why do you believe it? Why do you believe it? You did. You left.
Wow.
You left. Like people don't really pay attention to like even when they put the movies out and they show favorable, they try to make it all cute, real Disney.
Mm-hmm.
But they even telling you, yeah, like you owe us 2 albums, but you still owe us money. You still owe us money. That stuff costs money.
Said up front, right?
Yeah. So you become inconsistent. You stop doing shows. So you stop making the money. Right? How many people have you known? How many times have you gone to a concert that the artist didn't show up,
Mm,
or the artist was 2 hours late?
mm.
Lauren Hill ain't been on time since Sister Act 2.
You're right about that, man.
She's consistently late, and people will sit there for 2 hours. I refuse to go to another concert. And Lauren Hill was on the concert as the headliner, and I'm gonna be there for 2 hours and she ain't showed up. Look, inconsistent people have become inconsistent. Watch this. People that have become inconsistent, they don't care about your time. They don't
They
care
really
about.
don't.
Yeah,
They
they
really
don't.
don't, man.
They don't.
You know, we had that. We deal with folks, man, especially folks in the metro.
Yeah,
Man, when you're about that business
yeah.
and you're about good business, man, you gotta be on time.
That
And
part
I'm not talking about being on time. On time is 10, 15, 20 minutes early.
early. Yeah,
That's on time. Before want me, "Oh, I'm on time, man. I'm here." Oh man, either the words say be ready at all times.
that part.
Let's
And
get
you know
hey,
what?
so you can't get there and then try to get ready as soon as you get no, you gotta be ready all the time.
All the
On your way there, standing
Mhm.
up, anytime as you call upon, you gotta be ready.
But you know, we've given people the illusion that people with talent don't have they don't have to worry about people's time. They don't have to worry about showing up on time, showing up and knowing your lines, showing up and knowing the song. So we can get that. Because a lot of times, the biggest reason why productions are over budget is because people don't show up on time. Now the director got a call. Where you at?
That's all in the contract too.
Yeah,
I mean, that's where you get your contract
yeah,
so let you know, we blocking you.
yeah. But some people don't even get it. And especially the ones who are doing more than just that particular realm.
Right,
Like I do comedy and acting.
right,
I'm not stuck to just act.
right,
I ain't going to make this money and get on this stage and tell these jokes.
right.
But just because I am doesn't mean that I don't show up on time. You tell me you need to be here at 6, I'm here.
That's true.
Time I need to be here, okay, man, I'm here. I'm home these days. I'm texting somebody, let them know it's on set. I'm on my way. So they can say, well, you didn't let us know. You alive. David, who is the production manager, I'm on my way. You know, hey, the stage, whoever the stage manager is, I'm on my way. But we'll do stuff, and then you get caught up in BS. You know, especially like they dudes that love girls. They the worst.
Mhm.
They'll get caught up in some loving, forget they gotta be on stage, and
Mm,
then show up late and wonder why everybody mad at them. Well, I
mm.
mean, that was more important than this. We trying to make money. You got a whole band to play.
Eddie Kane did the Five Heartbeats like
You
that,
can't
didn't
do it, but it's a whole lot of people doing that.
he? Eddie Kane did the Five Heartbeats like
They
that.
ain't quite as
They had to go get him out the bed.
yeah, I mean, but it art imitates life. There's a lot of people in real life doing it too. A lot of people like, hey, can you wait until after we perform? Some
Mhm.
people, it's literally some people that just want to get on stage, do their job, get their money, go home. But we're waiting on you for an hour and a half. We're waiting on you because you think you've arrived. And then when people stop coming to your shows, now you like, well, why don't they support me? I mean, yeah, they support you when you was humble. Mm. But when you stop coming to shows on time, shows say 8 o'clock, you don't get there till 10. Show don't start till 10:30. I done been there 2.5 hours. I done drank enough. I done ate enough. I done ate all the wings I'm eating. Where you at? You know? So yeah, people do that and they think it's okay.
That's an inconsistent. Man, work on. We got to do things to work on to help people be more consistent.
Absolutely.
With what they're doing. And that leads us into this theme right now as far as
Mhm.
marketing promotion. Um, marketing and promotion. As I sit here and I jotted down a few things and I've seen just some examples of some things that I've seen, man. And like yourself and myself, we see people do a single,
Mhm.
do an album, or do an EP, get it done in 2 or 3 days, and then they put it out in the next 4 days, which gives you 7 days.
Mhm.
Where's your marketing? Where's your promotion?
Right.
What have you done to lead up into making sure this thing is a success?
Most people don't put the money into marketing that they do into putting the product. A lot of failure happens not because you don't have a great song.
Don't prepare.
You don't prepare. You don't put a street team together.
None of that.
And you know what's crazy? Let me say this. It doesn't take a whole lot. It doesn't. It doesn't take a lot of money. It takes a lot of I'm not gonna sit down and let you out hustle me. Like if you sing, you a singer, I sing too. I see you making it. I'm not mad because you making it. I'm not even mad that you're number one right now. I know this though. I ain't gonna let you out hustle me though. I'm gonna be in them streets. I'm gonna let everybody know, hey, you get this project. Everywhere I go, they know Big Hus. Cause I'm gonna tell somebody, who are you? I'm Big Hus.
And that's true, man.
Yeah,
Everywhere I go, yeah, I heard a lot.
yeah.
I heard about it. I'm gonna tell you about it.
We go to
I'm gonna
lunch. I'm
talk to
telling the
people
manager,
about it. Yeah,
hey manager, I need you. Hey, can you bring the manager? Well, who are you? I'm Big Hus. Like you should know me when I walk. I feel like you should know me when I walk in a place. And if you don't know me, I didn't do good enough.
I
I didn't
felt
tell
what
you.
I
Yeah,
did.
I failed at marketing in
Mhm,
the area.
mhm.
So I see that I'm in an area that I didn't market at. Well, we're gonna infiltrate. We're gonna let everybody in that area know about it. Well, I don't have time. Stop telling me you don't have time. But you got a project you want everybody to buy. You have a project, you got time. Make time.
That's
That's
true.
there's no excuse as an artist.
Make
No
time.
excuse.
Make time.
Yeah,
Plan your plan.
yeah,
Okay. Plan your plan. When it comes to marketing and promotion, just like you said,
yeah.
man, you gotta work that plan
That part.
and let that plan work. So don't just record, get in the studio in your car and you got this song now, or I'm gonna put this out next week or 5 days from now. No, man, people not gonna buy it.
Yeah. I said, here's
People
what
not
get
gonna
me.
buy it.
You put a whole album out, you put a whole single out, but you won't go nowhere and perform it.
You won't go nowhere before.
That's too little for me. Oh, well, you don't want to make no money.
You
I
gotta take the
promise you,
little
them little events that people don't like, I've made more money off the little events than the big events because I wasn't scared to go do the little event. They was gonna give me more money with less effort.
ones.
The ones at the big events, they gonna have me because I already got Marvin Sapp. I already got, Kirk
Right.
Franklin. I already got Frankie Beverly Mays. I don't need you. Little events, they need you. 'Cause you the one who just they want to see, and we gonna do them, and then or we do the promoter in them wrong, or whoever's promoting the event, we want to do them wrong, and then wonder why don't nobody want us on their program. I've messed up, man. I'm telling y'all this personal. I'm not telling you something I don't know. I'm telling you something I know because I messed up. I made mistakes. I don't want you to make the same mistakes I made.
So yeah, man, plan your work, work your plan
Yeah,
when it comes to marketing and promoting, and don't be so quick to and put it out there and see what kind of bites. Like, no, it ain't that type of party. You have to market, you have to promote.
yeah.
Uh, even if it's now, you still got to do guerrilla stuff. So you still got to do guerrilla marketing. Get out
Watch
there,
this.
putting your flyers up there.
And when you write your plan down, write it in pencil. Don't write it in ink. Write it in pencil because you never know how you have to adjust the plan.
Who's gonna
You,
use no pencil no more?
I'm just saying.
I
It's
know
a
what you're talking
metaphor, but yeah, like write it in pencil so you can erase and still do the plan, but now you have a different way. Oh, this is easier. And a lot of us, here's another reason why a lot of us don't succeed. We don't answer our phone, and we don't talk to people we don't know.
about. Mm,
Some of the very people you hanging with is the reason why you're not making it because
mm,
they don't want to see you go nowhere.
mm,
It's the people you don't know that you're not talking to. I've gotten more gigs from people I don't know than people I do know.
mm,
Because the people I do know I'm talented
mm.
and won't let me shine. They won't let me shine, and I'm not worried about them letting me shine because I've got enough, and I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna make it happen one way or another. You got to talk to people you don't know because you don't know if that's the person with the $1 million check.
That's true, man. You know what? Your image is everything.
Yeah,
Your credibility is everything. And the very people that you hang around, people will know.
yeah.
Everybody that came with you can't go with you. So if I'm going to establish and trying to get myself on,
Hmm.
y'all can't go with me because they can look at you and your response to them when you say hello or how you doing could be a detour to me getting that. Yeah. So market yourself. You gotta market yourself. Um, because it's right on who you have around you, who you walk to the store with, or who you go into an office. It is very, very important
Hmm.
because you might have on a suit and tie, and they might have on some jeans and some tennis shoes.
Absolutely.
Guess what?
Absolutely.
Oh man, I already see what type of company you hang around.
That's
Just
right.
by people judge.
Some of the
People
very
judge.
people you
So
hang around is the
mhm,
reason you didn't get the $1 million check. Now watch
that's
this.
true.
Here's the dumbest thing people say. This is the dumbest thing I hate when people say it because you sound ignorant. Well, if it was for me, it's for me.
Mm,
I never forget what this guy say. I asked him for something. He gave me an example of how dumb I sounded. He said, there was a man asked the Lord, he was in a storm, trapped on a house, asked the Lord to send him some help. Dude in the canoe rolled by and said, hey, I come help you. He said, oh, I'm waiting on God. Sent a helicopter. Hey, I'm waiting on God. Sent another boat. Hey, now I'm waiting on God. He died, went to heaven, asked God, well, why ain't you help me? I sent three people. You ain't answered another one.
Mm.
A lot of us are waiting on God, and God be like, I already sent your
Yeah.
boat. I sent your help. Some of you will not get anywhere, not because you can't, simply because you waiting on God and God already sent the answer.
You're right
The
about that,
answer,
boy.
the literal answer. Well, if it was for me, if it was for me, it's for me. No, sometimes you can miss what's for you
You're right.
because you keep missing who God is sending. Because you want it this way. We want all of our blessings to come a certain way. I need it to come in gumbo, but it might come into that peanut butter cake. Whatever I'm talking about.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's not going to always come like you want it. And that's why God is so great. And that's why he works so well because he does not always, I promise you this, you think God sent it through your grandmama, sometimes he sent it through her. That's why she couldn't go into that second person. She, I ain't got no money, babe.
Mm.
She had that second purse,
Mhm.
you know, because she didn't have it. It wasn't for her to be the blessing.
That's right.
It was for someone else to be your blessing. But you're so stuck on just your crew, just your people, that you'll never get the $1 million deal because you're stuck on people that cannot bless you, cannot take you further,
That's true.
cannot take you from point A to point B. Somebody in your life takes you from A to B, but someone takes you from B to C. And we missing it because, you know, what God has for me is for me.
Man, we're gonna take a quick 30.
Mhm.
We're gonna be right back, and we're gonna come back with our final thoughts on what we spoke about. We're not gonna hold you long here today, but we will just make sure to touch bases on inconsistency and what we can look within ourselves and do better to become consistent.
Mm.
Marketing and promotion. So we'll take 30 and we'll be right back. Okay.
Oh, 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 oh. Family, quarantine. Get you some family, quarantine. Get you some. Oh, 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 oh. Family, family. Get you some family, family. And get personal. Family, 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 family. Get you some.
Welcome back, man. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed. Please make sure you go like, share, and subscribe to Live Wix Studios. So thank you guys for tuning in today, man. Coming back with our final words with myself, Mr. Rick, and Mr. Peter Husky. And there's a lot going on, man, um, in this world today, and consistency is key.
Right.
God allows us favor, man,
Right.
especially in this music. He allows us gifts and the talent to be able to do what we do. And we're doing it, but we got to become more consistent with every aspect of music,
Right.
right? From being consistent, from marketing, from promotion, and so much more. We ain't even tapped into it.
Right.
There's so much more that we can do, man. And I know you know from acting, comedy, you even sing too.
Mhm.
So I mean, my opinion is that we have to stay head first in research, in music research,
Mhm.
and all the above research, and life research, and everything that we do.
Make sure you can comprehend it.
We got that on.
A lot of people don't comprehend what's right in front of them. You don't comprehend that last year in October, and then the year before in October, and then the year before in October, I was right here. And now it's October's coming.
Uh-huh.
And we're headed right back into the same stuff that happened last October, October before. Comprehending what is going on before you. Comprehending, and it's not just learning songs or learning to market, but learning that things are happening around you and you can fall for them or you can pay attention, comprehend, and say, "Oh, I'm headed this way. I need to do that. I'm headed down a slick slope. It ain't stopping. It seems to get fast, but I need to comprehend it. I need to get off this train. This train is going to kill me. This train is going to make me inconsistent. I need to get on a train of consistency. Consistency, comprehension, and one more thing. Stop procrastinating. Stop procrastinating. Stop procrastinating. A lot of people say they want, I got a new single. You've been coming out with a single for 3 years. When is it coming out? I don't even want to hear about it no more. I
Right.
don't even care no more. I'm not looking for it. You just gonna surprise me because you keep procrastinating. You let everything in your life get to you to the point that you don't do what it is you're supposed to do. So you're not successful like you should be because you keep procrastinating on the very thing you keep telling the world you do. I ain't never had to tell nobody I was funny. We just
Procrastination,
gonna be fun.
procrastination, mediocre,
Yeah, and mediocre.
mediocre
Like,
attitude.
tell me that. You never get nothing done. And now you mad at the world because the world don't support you. Well, we tired of it. You don't put 18 posts up. You got a new single coming out this week.
That's crazy. Some folks say, you know what?
Yeah,
People always talking about, yeah, we're gonna do a contract next time. Well, you gotta first and foremost carry yourself like you do
that
contracts.
part.
So there's a lot of people around here carry themselves like they don't do
That,
contracts.
that part.
When
Why
you
should
do
we sign up?
contracts, I promise your swag is totally different.
Totally different. Totally
Totally
different.
different. So uh, mediocre, procrastination,
Hmm.
um, that's major, major, major plus why you're not, or why you're inconsistent, why you're not
Yeah.
consistent. So,
And then you hold other, when you procrastinate, watch this.
uh,
Here's the worst part about it all. When you procrastinate, you hold other people back from winning.
you do.
Because there are people connected to you that are supposed to win because you win. So you not winning not only doesn't affect you, it affects the people around you. So
That's
you procrastinating and making them this mess. Now everybody in the mess.
right.
People be mad. They're like, y'all fool me. Yeah, I'm going home. I'm out. If you procrastinate on me, I'm out. Because I'm not gonna work hard on your career or something that you're doing and you're not working hard on it. I got to go. I got other people that I can work with. We get something done.
You get some accomplished.
Yeah, yeah. Like Sister Shalom, she got a new CD, a new song coming out. We done said it at least 3 times on here. And I guarantee you, somebody gonna wait until November of next year to decide. I need to go and check Sister Shalom out. Not that it's gonna hurt,
All right.
but you procrastinated. She got 8 new
Ain't
singles
new
since
singles
then,
out now.
but you gonna go listen to the first one. You supposed to buy the first one so she can be successful. But she didn't get to be successful because she waiting on you to go get the first one. But you waited 8 songs later and then be like, hey, I'm making your number 1 fan. You can't be my number one
Mm.
fan. And I had 8 singles come out. You just buy this one. You didn't buy the 7 before, 8 before. Like, come on, like like we procrastinate a lot, and that kills us a lot too.
It does, man.
It does.
It's it never seems to amaze me, man. Wonder how you make it through COVID.
Yeah.
How you get over there, you still in that place over there, you do. I'm being consistent. The good Lord has allowed me to be consistent. Get up and go to work
Yeah,
and make things happen, make sure the bills paid.
that part.
So when you see me, you should don't ask me that question
I'm
because
here.
you guys don't get in my. You're not waking up in my shoes. You don't get up like I get up in the mornings,
Hmm.
half tired and going still getting it. So don't ask me a question. I'm still here.
Yes, I'm
So
still here.
just pay attention, be observant. You'll see I'm still here.
That part. Google,
So
watch this. Google Live Wix. If it don't say closed permanently, you
mm,
still here.
mm,
You done with question anymore?
mm,
Boy, you still hustling. Yeah, I ain't stop hustling just because I'm not doing that doesn't mean I'm not still hustling what I need to hustle. Still doing what I'm supposed to do. Deal with it.
mm, mm, mm. So that's what we're talking about, man. Final words. We're not gonna get into it. We got a lot of topics we want to
Yes.
talk. We got a lot of topics we sent down, and we put them all on this card. This right here on this card. So there's a
Put my
lot of
quarterback
questions.
down.
So please like and share
Yes.
uh, to the show. This case studies show. Like I said, we got a lot of stuff going on next Sunday.
Evan
Man, we got Miss Evelyn Jones Reed. She's going to be in the studio in live this gospel playwright, world renowned playwright.
Yes.
She's bringing it. She's coming in and she's bringing it.
She's dope.
When I
She
say
dope.
energy, I mean I've been on the stage with her a number
Recently,
of plays recently.
recently, just
She
on the
got
stage.
more plays coming out, all types of accolades. I'm super excited about next Sunday.
I think the new one is called Tangle.
Yeah, the new one is entertainment.
From the side.
Ooh,
Uh, I gotta go check her page. Evelyn Jones Reed, playwright. It's on there. Hey, Sister Shalom, what's the name of the new single? So we can tell the people what to look forward to. Dip in the Blood. Dip in the Blood is the brand new single by Sister Shalom. It'll be on all social media platforms. It'll be everywhere. Go to iTunes, go to Spotify. Make sure you pay for your subscription though, so you can get paid. So she can get
mm-hmm.
paid. You know, them free subscriptions is great, but pay for it so you know she getting paid. And you know that your subscription makes sure that she gets paid. Also, make sure y'all go get it as soon as it comes out. Dipped in the blood.
To the
Dipped
blood.
in the blood by Sister Shalom. She's one of the great artists that you all need to hear. And have fun with.
This has been an awesome show today. Hopefully, it was informative to you guys and understanding that we have to be more consistent with what we do, how we think, um, all processes. We have to research. If we don't know, make sure you find somebody who knows so they can make sure you understand, they can comprehend it, and understand what's taking place in front of you. So, yeah, make sure you do that because that's very, very important. If you don't know,
How you
get
know?
into the know. Ask somebody who know, and that inconsistency become consistent in your walk, in your throat, in your talk, and get from around people who are not bringing positive to your spirit.
That part. That
Because when you do go into the office to sit down and talk about a deal or talk about whatever it may be, they won't judge the person that you just want to come with you. Everybody came with you, can't go with you.
that
Especially when you're moving up. You might have to eliminate them from your presence, so from your group. So
there's three people that are killers to anyone with destiny. Three people that are killers to anyone with destiny. People that procrastinate.
mhm,
People that always got an excuse. Disturbing on this is gonna really change your life. And people that are yes men or
yeah,
women. Three people that'll kill your destiny right there. People that procrastinate. People that always got an excuse. And people who I forgot the third one.
yes, yes,
Don't worry, go back and read it.
yes,
I
man.
forgot. Let's go back and read. But those three people will kill. Oh, yes men and
Yes,
women.
man.
Get people in your corner who are not intimidated by your talent, who are not impressed by your talent, and don't mind telling you no. Get people in your corner like that. Get people that are go people. Hey, they're verbs. Picasso, one of the icons and legends of
Mhm,
Dallas rap.
mhm.
You know, he always says verbadelic, but verbs.
Epidemic.
Get people that are not nouns in your life, but verbs. They are action people. They make act. They do actions. They get stuff done. They get stuff done. I mean, you don't have to listen to us. But I promise you this: these words will come back to you later. You be like, they told us to not do that. Yeah, well, you didn't. So, you know,
It's been awesome. Make sure you go out there, you like, and you subscribe to Livewick Studios. Make sure you give me your information. Shout out to Big Husky.
follow me on Instagram, BIGHUSKY, the number one all together. Or you can follow me on TikTok. I like a little TikTok page. Follow me, Adulting SUX, the number one all together. When I did that, I didn't realize what I was doing, but they made me add a number. That's why y'all got that Adulting Sucks one. Y'all deal with it though, because it's true. But yeah, you can follow me on TikTok. I don't have I got way too many Facebook people now, so follow me on Instagram, BIGHUSKY, the number one.
Share it. Hey, we're 30. Come back. Say our goodbyes. We'll take 30 seconds. Come back. Say our goodbyes. We'll tune in. It's next week.
Just ask about Wix, located at 2405 South Collins Street, Arlington, Texas. And Wix has what you need for your special occasion. From birthdays, graduations, holidays, pop-up workshops, album releases, and much more. We have custom lighting, stages, high-quality sound, and free parking. Visit us on the web at wix.live or call in today, 817-652-1121. Live Wix. Come see us.
And we're back. Thank you guys once again for tuning in on tonight's show. Understand inconsistency, marketing, promotion. So hopefully this was informative to you all. And thank you guys for tuning in on tonight's show, episode 5. Mr. Wick.
Oh, y'all check me out. I'm on Peacock, The Forbidden Daughter, Love and Drugs 3 on Tubi. Y'all check them out. I'm on them. I'm on them movies. Come on.
Make sure you follow and check us out, man.
Absolutely.
Thank you guys. We'll see you soon.